Imagine you walk out of a building you've been in for, say, 10 years. You're standing in the sunlight, you want to change your life, but you have no idea where to even start. No map.
That's the reality for so many people, and that's why what we're looking at today is so interesting.
Right. In today's deep dive, we're exploring a solution that says it's not just about willpower. It's really about logistics.
It's a fascinating pivot. We're looking at the heaven-sent second chance transitional safe house.
Yeah.
But, and this is the key part, it's not a physical building.
Not at all. It's a virtual safe house.
Exactly. And we should probably explain that right off the bat because the name is a little misleading.
It is. You hear safe house, you think beds and a kitchen.
Yeah.
But Heaven Sent has basically taken all that infrastructure and put it online, digitized it.
And that idea didn't just come from nowhere. The founder spent 12 years. 12 years inside, observing their peers.
This wasn't some academic study. This was watching that cycle of release and return firsthand.
Yeah, and the surveys mentioned in our notes, I thought that was so telling.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
The data showed that failure wasn't about a lack of desire. People wanted to do better. They didn't have a concrete reentry plan.
They were stepping out into the world with no foundation, and that's the key takeaway here. It's not a moral failing or a character flaw.
It's a planning failure.
Right. And the research got really specific about the gaps. I mean, yes, housing and jobs, obviously, but it was also about the smaller things, the how-to of life.
Things like how to make a sound financial decision, or how to handle stress without falling back on old habits.
Exactly. And that gets to the mental health piece. So often that's where the foundation just crumbles. But getting help traditionally means, finding a clinic, getting a ride, waiting weeks for an appointment.
All that friction, it's where people fall through the cracks.
But then you get to the big aha moment in the source material. The founder just looked at what people do the second they get out. What's one of the very first things almost everyone buys?
A phone. A smartphone, it's their connection to everything.
It's their lifeline. So the logic just flipped. If the phone is already in their hand, why are we making them get on a bus to find help?
Why not put the safe house in the phone?
That's the whole pivot. Just meet people where they already are. So this virtual program is built to completely bypass all those physical roadblocks.
And the documentation breaks it down into 4 pillars. I think we should dig into these because they're not just, features on an app. They're direct answers to those gaps we were just talking about.
Okay, so first one. Licensed therapy.
Which in the old model is the hardest thing to get.
Right. Here, they connect you directly with a licensed social worker right through the platform. It takes away the stigma, the travel, the wait time.
Okay, and the second pillar is support, which the notes say is different from therapy. It's peer-to-peer.
Yeah, this is mentoring. It's one thing for a doctor to tell you what to do. It's another for a friend to say, hey, I've been there. I get it.
That's huge for morale.
Yeah.
Okay, so then we get to the hard skills. Pillar 3 is future planning.
And this is the financial literacy piece. I think this gets overlooked so often.
Totally. You might have someone who hasn't seen a bank account in 10 years. A financial coach isn't a luxury for them. It's a survival tool.
It creates stability. And that leads right into the fourth pillar, employment.
Now, the source material is careful to call this a career planner, not just a job board. Is there really a difference?
A huge difference. A job board is just a list. A career planner helps you plot a course toward gainful employment.
So careers that can actually support you. A living wage, a future.
Exactly. And when you put those 4 things together, therapy, mentorship, financial coaching, and career planning, you're not just giving someone a second chance, you're building what the founder calls a first-class foundation.
That really changes the whole conversation. We're moving from just wishing someone good luck
to actually handing them a toolkit.
Yeah.
There's a quote in the reading that stuck with me. It defined power as the ability to empower others.
And that's what this does. By making it virtual, they empower people to take control on day one. No waiting. It really makes you think about how we design these kinds of services in general. If a simple observation that people buy a phone first can completely change the game for reentry, what other basic behaviors are we just completely ignoring?
That is the question, isn't it? Sometimes the biggest gap between a good intention and real success is just about where you decide to place the ladder.
A lot to think about there. Thanks for walking us through this one.
My pleasure.
And thank you for listening to this deep dive. We'll see you next time.